defensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Lillard. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Brown. Over Lillard. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got the opening basket of the game for the Celtics.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Back to Lillard from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. Fires for 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits it from 3-point range. Brown's got 5 points so far.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Tatum finds Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great response from Holiday, marching down and knocking down the 3 of his own.
Pass to Lillard. He takes it in, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's White. Now Porzingis from the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Prince outside. Lopez up top. Kuzma outside. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Rocket 2. Shoots over Brown. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brown's got 8 points.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Giannis outside. That one drops for him.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
we've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Here's Pritchard. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They kick it out to Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Tatum, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first points in this one.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Pass to Hauser. Pop pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. But Trey, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Stolen by Prince. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pritchard passes to Holiday. Unloads from 13. Good as the jump shot falls. Holiday's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis against Tatum. Turn around Jay. Antetokounmpo, no good. Right side Holiday. Got a hand on it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there at Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
White, wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Prince outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with a screen on Tatum. Here's Giannis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Holiday finds Brown. Six on the shot clock. Lopez against Porzingis. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Holiday. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. Pass to Porzingis. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brown outside. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now, Antetokounmpo, guarded by Tatum. Using his size, Giannis.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
There's Brown with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 11.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And good that time. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Now, here's Lillard. T right on him. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Smith checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Taurean Prince. And that one is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Porter looking it over. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
It's good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's the Milwaukee. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornett in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shoots a fader and another basket for Milwaukee.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Here's Tatum.
Man!
Oh, my! What a play!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Pass to Porter. Picked him clean. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Tatum. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. A pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Lopez outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard from outside. A 3-pointer is right on target.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Here's Tatum. Tatum willing it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Lopez, a screen on Holiday. 3-pointer, Lillard. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks. It's Prince on the wing. Light covering, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Here's Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Mr. Porzingis to take the lead. Kuzma pulls it in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
That could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Tatum. Missed.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean,
thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. Now here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of this game. And Wiggins drops them both. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Banchero. They get it back. Adebayo, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 16, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Hero, the pass to Burks. Adebayo, the open look. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Miami making their last shot. And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And the Magic making a change here as well. Mataze's checked in. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. Suggs against Burks. The kick out to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Wiggins for 3. Fires in the triple. Wiggins got 5 now.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins. Playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Carter finds Wagner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Wagner against Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now here's Adebayo. He has 6. Pass to Larson. From deep, Mitchell. Anthony grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Shot is good by Isaac.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah. Them get the lead, but we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Paolo Banchero. Goga Bitadze is out there with Anthony. And it's Black in at the 1. Pass to Black. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami trailing. And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look. He's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention. And then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Here's Bitadze. No points yet. On the wing, Anthony going inside. Clock at 6. That one's good for 2. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Hero outside. Floats one. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Anthony. And again, it's Orlando converting. Now here's Hero. Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Buries it down low. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And this is a star-driven league. We'll talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Black. To the inside. Banchero. The rebound by Ware. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Burks. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Suggs. Now Banchero. Pass to Black. Ben Carroll with a screen on Hero. Back to Ben Carroll. 5 on the clock. Carter on the wing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Picked by Carter. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass. Wagner's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. From outside the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Burks with it. Here's Adebayo. And the shot goes in. He's got 10.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please represent the center court. And get ready for the Bang half-court shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Tyler Hero's doing. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the Heat's head athletic trainer gave me an update. After taking a look at it, it seems just to be a sore wrist. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Hero for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hero's got 8.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Carter, a screen on Hero. And Suggs, here we go. He gets it in there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Ware. Orlando making their last shot. Wiggins from long range. The rebound by Carter. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. For the lead. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Understand, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Banchero outside. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. Still no points. The 3 from Suggs. And the three-pointer goes. And the Magic lead by 3.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Back to Hero. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Pass to Black. Suggs with it. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Burks finds Hero. Outside Robinson. Down low. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wagner outside. Banchero against Adebayo. Banchero in the post. Over Adebayo. And again, it's Orlando converting. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. No good on the 3. Robinson against Wagner. Now Suggs. Now Banchero. Over Adebayo. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando ahead, up 6. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the point. Now here's Anthony. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Larson. Pass to Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Shot is good by Isaac.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's the Magic with the ball after the basket by Miami. And it's Wagner missing. Burks against Caldwell Pope. Adebayo passes to Hero. Throws it up high. Stolen by Carter. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero all the way.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Hero, the pass to Burks. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hero. Deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Adebayo. Burks passes to Hero. Here's Ware. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Burks for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Wagner. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter. Carter with it. Here's Suggs. Yes!
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Here's Hero. Orlando with the rebound. And Caro surveys. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Wagner on the wing, and Hero comes to help. Wagner finds Carter. Here's Suggs. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
So it's Miami now. Here's Hero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And so Hero nails both of them. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for the Magic.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Penalty.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So the Magic win it. Boy, a nice win on.
Are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Halliburton. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Now the Pacers with it. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Out to the wing. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Garland. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Strus with it. Takes a three. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from three. Nice.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin is certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Here's Mitchell. Bank shot, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And it's Halliburton missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Halliburton outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Halliburton's got 8 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man on his feet and drive right around it.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Obi Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Jerome. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And it's good for 2. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Walker with the screen for Halliburton. Indiana again missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Hunter with the screen on McConnell. Pass to Hunter. Here's the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Two minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Nembhard still scoreless. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Pass to Strus. Now Hunter. Garland with a screen on Siakam. And that one's good. Hunter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The 10-footer. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Halliburton. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. And here is Mobley. Strus finds Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Strus. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Turner. Pass to Nembhard. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 1.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hunter's got 8 here in the quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here is Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Turner with a screen on Garland.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the 1. Shot's good by Turner.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Nembhard. For Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Strus. Mitchell with it. Shoots over Nembhard. And it's Mitchell missing. Pacers leading by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Turner with the steal. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded closely. Back to Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. Halliburton against Garland. For 3, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 14.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Hunter dishes to Mitchell. Over Shepard. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one. This guy, a tough cover for any defender, creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. We've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hunter for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hunter's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Cleveland. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Garland kicks to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to McConnell. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton, good. And McConnell gets the assist. and it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Hunter finds Garland. Drills it from outside.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. You start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. A drive by Garland. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Siakam passes to Nemhard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Halliburton against Garland. Shot clock at 6. Yes, that goes in. Halliburton's got 27 points.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Garland. The rebound by Turner. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Halliburton. Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Here's Garland. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Garland. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. From the arc. Can't hit that one. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Halliburton finds Turner. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam. Tries to keep it alive. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. That one falls.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Darius Garland. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 8. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Fourth team foul. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Garland. The Pacers pull it in, so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. No good on the triple. And so the Pacers take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly show the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence. Lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now here's Hero. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Outside, Brown. And the 3 off target.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Basket's good. Here's Hero. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Burks. Back to Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Wiggins for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 6 points.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Inside, here's Ware. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Five to shoot. No one near him. Another one falls for Boston.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And When you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Drops in the 3.
Taking matters into his own hands, Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. From behind the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 5.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Hero with it. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. 8 points in the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Nifty move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Hero with the bucket.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
They set the pick. Hero for 3. Boston pulls it in. Back to Pritchard. Tipped. Hero outside. Floats one up. Tatum pulls it in. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig.
Substitution on the court.
1:57 left in the first half of this game. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. And the three-pointer goes. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Burks. Pass to Ware. The three is up. And the Heat, another three.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for Hero. Holiday finds Brown. Shot from 12. Again, the miss by Boston. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Pass to Adebayo. They set a pick. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count that one. Burks has got 5 now.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Wiggins against Brown. Shoots over Wiggins. On target from about 13 feet.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Ware. And here's Wiggins. Here's Adebayo. Horford covering. Goes up from the block. Unable to get that one. Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the 1. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
That shot wide open. Hero's got 19 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Burks. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Wiggins. Outside Burks. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Brown. That shot off. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Miami's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And it's Tatum missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Outside Burks. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Burks has got 8.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Brown, the screen on Adebayo. Here's Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Robinson to 3. And the Heat, another 3.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Miami. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Adebayo passes to Hero. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Fires the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum looking it over. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter. Can't get it to drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Miami out in front. They're up by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trail by 8. They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Hero outside. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Hero for 3. And Craig pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Tatum. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 5. On the wing, Burks. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Holiday. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Yes, it's good.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. White against Burks. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Heat lead by 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's the teardrop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. .125 left in the final quarter. Tatum. Damn, that one's good. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Hero against Holiday. Outside Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Miami.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White for 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Hero. Pass to Burks. Cash!
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum passes to White. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Burks. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around. They're just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. And here's Brown for 3 from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jeff.
in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Here's Nemhard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Halliburton. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Down low, here's Siakam. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Suggs. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now here's Nesmith. He's defended by Wagner. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Black's checked in for Orlando.
In for the Magic, number 0, Anthony Black.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Turner with a screen on Banchero. The drive by Siakam. And the shot goes down.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosher's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Black the pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebound by the Magic. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to Nesmith.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Isaac misses. Anthony against Halliburton. From past the arc. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Halliburton's got 5. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We'll be topping out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the 1. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Black, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. And slam dunk by Anthony.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Pacers leading by 3. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior. An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Isaac. That one good for 2.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Nembhard with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Suggs with the steal. There's the lob to Carter. Toppin with the steal. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now, Wagner, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Carter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Pass to Turner. Now, here's Nesmith. He's defended by Wagner. Siakam with it. The 3-ball. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Wagner passes to Carter. Here's Caldwell Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Throughout his career, Clark, Contavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And Indiana making a change here. Matherin's checked in, so it's the Pacers now after the three-pointer from Wendell Carter. Now Nembhard, scoreless thus far. Here's Suggs. Shoots over Nembhard. It's tipped, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Pacers. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. The Magic trail by 4. Carter outside. Wagner outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. For the 3. And that one's good. Suggs. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 8. Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. They get it again. Nesmith. Great defense that time from Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Suggs kicks to Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got his second basket. Siakam, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do. Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now, Nembhard following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Banchero outside. Back to Black. Ring shot on the way, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 7 points here in this quarter. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Halliburton for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Carter with a screen on Halliburton. To the paint. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Halliburton outside. And Indiana, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. And of everything, he's doing well. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Magic trail by 4. We've got Walker. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just pulleys right through it.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Right at the free throw line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Halliburton's got 24 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Isaac outside. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 4. On the wing, Mathurin. He's covered by Banchero. There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Banchero outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's rebounded by Indiana. High arcing shot, and it's Halliburton missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Inside, Batagé the pass to Black. Here's Banchero, and it's in there. And that's 13 points for Paolo Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Bounce pass Suggs. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. 1:49 left in the fourth. Suggs with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And finished off by Banchero.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
And it's Halliburton missing. The Magic trail by 5. High post shot. The offensive rebound. And yes, it's good.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Suggs against Halliburton. Siakam outside. And the layup is good.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Banchero outside. And there's the drive. Suggs against Halliburton. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Here's Nemo. Sinks the triple. And the Pacers lead by 6.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Here's Suggs. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Steps back. Banchero kicks to Suggs. The 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so the Pacers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and it's...
great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now here's Hero. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. Outside Burks. Clock at 6. Good on the bucket. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami. That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Right side, Burks. Back to Hero. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Prince. Kuzma outside. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter, and that one's good. Lillard.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Puts one up from 19, and that's off the glass and in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Robinson finds Adebayo. To the middle. Tries the 9-footer. That one a little long. Milwaukee leading by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. To the inside. Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Lillard against Mitchell. 30 seconds left in the first. Love against Portis. Pass to Larson. The 3 from Mitchell. Drains the triple.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter. And patient with that decision.
Antetokounmpo with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Portis' screen. Now here's Trent. He's closely guarded. It's good. Trent's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Robinson finds Hero. Robinson, a screen on Porter. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hero's got 4 points this quarter. The Bucks leading by 7. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Porter. Into the lane. Misses from short range.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Hero for three. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got 11 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Portis the screen. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded closely. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Back to Hero. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Ware. Lopez with the steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Wiggins from long range. It's hauled in by Portis. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Lopez, the screen on Hero. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. 32 seconds left in the first half. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Jacks up a three. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Ware's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dave makes his move. And the layup is good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And the first half now in the books. Milwaukee out in front. There. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so here is Miami, trailing by 8. They've got Bam Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Hero. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Kuzma. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Stolen by Wiggins. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. The three is up. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has got his second basket on the night.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Hero against Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Adebayo finds Hero. Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Lillard. Burke's no good. The Bucks leading by 7. Lillard looking around. Pulls up. Adebayo grabs the board.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Hero from deep three-point land. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And Hero demonstrating his confidence. That range looks limitless.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Antetokounmpo. Denied by Adebayo. And it's good for 2. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Trent, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Robinson passes to Hero for 3. On target from range. Hero's got 17 points.
They feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul, and the Bucks with some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Adebayo. Here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
And here's Adebayo. Outside Mitchell for the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe it's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Miami out in front. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. 2 points. That one goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Hero outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo up top. Back to Trent. And the layup falls. And it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Larson, guarded by Trent. Here's Highsmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And here's Lopez from the arc. That shot off the mark. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. 2-point game. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Prince. Now Lopez. Knocks it down from distance. Lopez has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hero against Lillard. Count it.
Fighting the inside defender. Hero really works to get to the bucket.
The Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Hero. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Milwaukee has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Hero against Lillard. And again, it's Tyler Hero. Hero's got 12 points here in the second half.
The paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Pass to Kuzma. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. Lillard can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. So it's Miami now.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Hero. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And so they foul intentionally.
Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Shoots off the step back. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. Outside Burks. Fires in the triple. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So Milwaukee wins it. They played the villain. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And the basket by Tatum.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Turner. Over Porzingis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And the mid-range jumper's such an important shot for Turner. Rounds out his game and lets him do even more damage inside.
Here's Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Porzingis. Pulls it up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Halliburton outside. Now Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. The shot by Turner, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here's Siakam. The three. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Tatum against Siakam. Takes it from 10. Tatum's shot is off. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Nemhard. He has yet to score, and it's Halliburton missing. Celtics trail by 3. A pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. 2 on the clock. And the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the floor for Boston, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Here's Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Over Tatum. Halliburton, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Tatum with another miss. Indiana leading, and with an update from the sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Now McConnell, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And here is Tatum after Miles Turner was able to get the triple. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Siakam, that's good.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Brown outside. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 5. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. Outside, White. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Buries the long-range jumper. Nesmith has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Tatum looking around. Good D by Siakam. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here is Tatum. 12 points for him. Right side, Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Over Nesmith. And with that shot, the Indiana lead's cut down to 4 on the bucket from Brown.
Well, it's hard to blame the defense. Sometimes Brown just sinks difficult shots.
Tatum against Siakam. Connects from three-point range. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open beyond the arc.
Down low, here's Tatum. This ball movement by Boston. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 5.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Tatum against Siakam. Tatum kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Turner finds Nesmith. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Brown outside. Over Nesmith. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brown.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Pass to Siakam. Shoots the three. And it's White with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tatum on the wing. Over Siakam. Tatum no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First free throw is good. Halliburton hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And we've reached the end of the third. Indiana out in front. They're up by 5. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Outside Mathurin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. For 3, Siakam drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
The 10-footer. Pacers with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. From outside the arc, Nembhard's shot is good. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead. Each in the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Nesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 10. Pop pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Halliburton with it. Now, Nesmith. Siakam for three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Tatum down low. Nesmith covering. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Nembhard. They double-team Siakam. Here's Nesmith. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
At the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Outstanding vision there from the lock-in. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line. For Indiana.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Hins the 3.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the
So important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Clock at 4. And it's Wagner missing. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. Outside Maxey. The rebound by Carter.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Back to Suggs. Now Caldwell Pope. Banchero surveys. Takes a three. And it's Wagner missing. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Now here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Suggs hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Oubre. Embiid with it. Up and over Carter. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Oubre.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Wagner outside from deep. He drains that one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Oubre. Driving in. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Now here's Suggs. Carter, a screen on Oubre. Here's Banchero. Good on the shot. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Maxey. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Connects from downtown.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
Anthony in the post. It's blocked. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Maxey surveys. From downtown, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Sixers on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Banchero. Goga Bitadze is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the 1.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's Banchero. The layup off target.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Isaac finds Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
To the left side wing. And here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Isaac. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Back to Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got his first basket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Black. No points so far. Anthony outside. Here he goes. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Embiid. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
A line change here for Orlando. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Suggs. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
A solid jump shooter. Now, the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
George passes to Maxey. Back to George. From outside the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Suggs against Maxey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Pass to Bona. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He buries it from three. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top. They lead by a bucket. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got George, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Wagner outside. Carter from outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
For 3.
The Sixers leading. Outside Oubre. Here's Grimes. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
George passes to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Outside Oubre. Carter against Embiid. Over Carter. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Magic trail by 3. Suggs finds Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Yabusele. Now Embiid. 10 points for him. Here's Grimes. Back to Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The free throw drops for Embiid.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Carter. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Banchero. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Banchero outside. Outside Carter for the lead. The shot comes out. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Now here's Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Yabusele lays it up and banks it in.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Orlando has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And Carroll with it. He's got 15. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Banchero's got 17 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony, then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Black in at the point guard position.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Butler passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll finds Anthony. Isaac right side. Here's Black. Butler covering. Isaac outside. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. Over Banchero. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the 76ers lead by 1. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Grimes. It's George on the wing. And here's Oubre from the arc. Counted from distance. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's Banchero. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. Inside. Here's Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia. George outside. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Pass to Banchero. Banchero from close range.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Embiid inside. He's checked by Carter. Embiid, good.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
And Carroll on the take. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Banchero. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. The 76ers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. From 9 feet. Yes!
And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
From 12 feet. And Caro no good. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
For three, Maxey. The rebound by Carter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Banchero again missing. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Personal foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
For your Sixers, Quentin.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, the Magic. They're losing by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Pass to Suggs. Puts up a 3. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
The 3 from Banchero. He's off from 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill,